everybody, it's Nico and welcome to Across the Airwaves. This is our bi-weekly News with Nico show, which is a supplement to our weekly long-form podcast available on iTunes. On today's episode, I will be discussing the Avengers cologne, NBC and Jay Leno being sued over a joke, dirty Family Feud survey answers, Hawaii Five-O's terrible product placement, ABC and CW both green-lighting Beauty and the Beast pilots, and a new CW medical drama. Also, I plan to plug our friends over at Legendary Women Inc. and their fundraiser, which is going on now through February 12th. Just a reminder, for Dan and my weekly in-depth look at our favorite TV shows, check out the podcast available on iTunes or visit us at acrosstheairwaves.com. Do you want to smell like a superhero? Well, now you can. An Avengers cologne collection coming soon, brought to you by JADS International. Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, and Thor each have their own fragrance that embodies each superhero. While not quite available to the public yet, it will be soon. And for $59.99 each, you too can smell like an Avenger. Choose your fragrance at the website below. NBC and Jay Leno are being sued over a joke from last week. Jay Leno thought he was poking gentle fun at the lifestyles of rich and famous Republican presidential candidates, specifically Mitt Romney. But last Thursday, when Leno's slideshow came to a location cited as Mitt Romney's summer home, in reality, the image was of the Sikh holy shrine, Golden Temple, in India. And it sparked a diplomatic incident. And now a lawsuit charging Leno and NBC with libel. The suit charges that Leno's use of the photo of the temple was intentional, deliberately false, and hurt the sentiments of all Sikh people in addition to those of the plaintiff. The suit seeks general, special, and punitive damages as well as court costs. Unfortunately, the video of the segment in question has been removed from NBC's website. Otherwise, I'd be showing it to you right now. Now, I'm a staunch member of Team Coco, and not a Jay Leno fan in the slightest, but even so, this is fucking stupid. It was a joke. And not even that offensive to Indians, Sikh, or anyone but rich assholes who run for president and the Republican ticket. Calm the fuck down, people, and grow a sense of humor. Let's move on. The dirtiest Family Feud answer in the history of the show recently aired. Let's be honest, we're all guilty of providing our own dirtier suggestions for questions while watching Family Feud, but somehow we never thought one would actually make it to air. When the question aired on a recent episode of the Steve Harvey hosted syndicated game show, some of the contestants were surprised to find out that the number 6 answer to the question about what airline pilots hold on a long flight was his schlong. There's usually one question that always has some sexual subtext or undertones. We just never figured one of the answers would actually be on the board.
Name something an airline pilot might be holding during a long flight.
Microphone radio.
The microphone radio! Number 6.
When done well, product placement can be incorporated into the story seamlessly. However, when not, it can kill the show's momentum and storytelling, like it did on Hawaii Five-O last week. Everybody knows that advertisements pay for the TV shows we love, but with the widespread use of DVR and streaming mediums to watch TV these days, advertisers are getting progressively bolder in what they see as their only viable alternative: product placement. What used to be just a lingering shot on a Coke can or a box of Pampers is now getting ridiculous. Take, for example, the 50-second commercial for Subway that ground the action to a halt on last week's Hawaii Five-O. Usually my dad and I will just laugh and point out the product placement when we see it. But this example from last Monday's episode of Hawaii Five-O on CBS was particularly egregious, the most jarring, disruptive, and insulting example I've ever seen. For nearly a minute, the unfortunate actors Alex O'Loughlin, Grace Parker, and the former sumo wrestler Taylor Willie stepped completely out of the story in order to plug Subway sandwiches.
Jared, and that boy was large. But the best thing about it, they make it anywhere you want it. Check this one. It's sweet onion chicken teriyaki with jalapenos and banana peppers. Now you put that with this, turkey BLT, bam! There's some serious culinary fusion.
So how many of these did you order?
5.
5 footlongs.
It was a good deal. And I got breakfast for tomorrow.
ABC has ordered a pilot based on the story of Beauty and the Beast, only a week after the CW ordered a pilot based on the Beauty and the Beast as well. The CW version is loosely based on the 1987 CBS TV show that starred Linda Hamilton, while the ABC version is from Jonathan Steinberg, who did Human Target and Jericho, and described as a fantastical reimagining of the classic fairy tale, set in a mythical, dangerous world wherein a beautiful and tough princess discovers an unlikely connection with a mysterious beast. Okay, so that basically told us nothing. The surprise success of one of my favorites, Once Upon a Time, likely helped ease both of these projects in the development pipeline. There's no telling if either will progress to a series order, but wouldn't it be a little strange to have 2 Beauty and the Beast shows fighting it out in primetime? And the obvious question arises, how would they be different, I wonder? Aside from the CW's Beauty being younger, weighing 87 pounds, and having beast sex at the end of season 1, other than that, how are they going to be different? The CW gives medical drama First Cut the green light. The CW has picked up an hour-long dramedy about a cute but dorky young female doctor who leaves med school only to discover that being a real doctor is plagued with many of the same kinds of problems she faced in high school. And no, this is not a reprint from last season when the network picked up Heart of Dixie, which, while adorable and well-liked by critics, has performed better on online streaming services such as Hulu than on actual television network. Hopefully for Rachel Bilson and Heart of Dixie, this new show First Cut is different enough from Heart of Dixie to distinguish itself, though its pickup does make us question Dixie's longevity on the CW network. Finally, our friends from Legendary Women Inc. with their annual fundraiser for the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation. The fundraiser, sponsored by Legendary Women Inc. and Sweet, will run from January 12th to February 12th.
The Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation has long been a charity of interest for Smallville fans. In the past, the Sweet Forum and Legendary Women have hosted separate charity drives. Now we are joining forces to raise money in honor of Lana Lang and Chloe Sullivan, taking donations and selling raffle tickets for rare items relating to Allison Mack, Kristen Crook, and the characters they play. For more information on how to donate or enter the raffle, ending February 12th, please see www.legendarywomen.org. Help Sweet and Legendary Women support the Reeve Foundation. Go forward and donate today. Thank you.
And that's the news with Nico for this week. Thanks for joining us, and clickety-clack that like button.
We now return to our regularly scheduled program.